Do it after. Wow, we have to bend over a lot, don't we? This is weird. Like, mount the microphone. There. Oh, they don't extend either. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna lean like this. We're gonna look like we're all head coaches of football teams. Like, well, listen, everybody. Just listen, tune in. Cool. So this is your panel, Spike. This is technically your panel, I think.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I'm a screen boss on YouTube. Okay.
We sound like we're all like in an anonymous meeting, like admitting something.
Yeah.
Hi, Spike.
Yeah.
Hi. Is everyone feeling good today?
Yeah.
Is this you are at the right panel, right? How to make a YouTube channel thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, making sure that you didn't stumble into the wrong one. Oh boy.
Okay.
That's gonna be okay. Like New Wars, it's not. We can make it. We can make whatever we want to. And just like you can make your YouTube channel whatever you want to. Hey, that transition. Is everyone feeling tired from like the week?
Yes.
This is like your last thing and then you're tipping out. Like gonna go home or oh no, y'all are actually okay. This is.
You guys keep going strong, like right through the week.
Yeah.
You guys go on the Wednesday now.
Ooh, 7-day convention. Oh, hurts my soul. Yeah, well, my name is Caleb Piles, and I sing cover songs on YouTube. I sing other people's music, and it's done all right for me. Yay, cool. Well, we figured since we didn't know how many people we'd get in this panel, or I didn't. I've run this kind of panel before, and you never know what kind of size you're gonna get. So half the time, I'll put out prompts for people to ask questions about, because this is a full room, I'm sure we were talking about it, y'all have questions already ready to go, potentially. And we can talk about, what are things you don't want to talk about, Spike? I should have asked that before the mics were on.
Honestly, I absolutely do not care. It could be anything about YouTube or maybe YouTube stuff.
Okay.
There's nothing that's really, I feel like, needs to be kind of hidden about YouTube.
I agree with this.
YouTube hides stuff.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, well, that being said, then we can talk about analytics, or we can talk about how to make money. We can talk about how subscriptions work. We can talk about the algorithm. We can talk about best practices on YouTube. We can talk about all of that. So pretty much for the next close to an hour or so, the floor will be y'all's. We'll answer the questions as they come into our best ability. He is a storyteller on YouTube, and I sing music on YouTube. So you're getting a very tiny microcosm of how many people are the different kinds of YouTube channels that exists right here. I'm doing gaming a little bit on Twitch, but on YouTube I'm not doing a whole lot of.
Yeah,
so
about the same thing here.
Yeah, it's Twitch. I mean, YouTube/Twitch platform. We can make this into that too. So yeah, feel free to raise your hand, we'll call on you, and we'll answer the questions as best as we can. We're learning too, just to let you know.
The whole game is basically constantly learning.
Yeah, constantly learning, always adapting. But sure, yes, in the back of the red shirt.
Is Twitch a better platform to do videos for gaming than YouTube, that you just said? Or I've done some YouTube gaming stuff as well too, and just due to life, I had to fall out a little bit back. So, what's your opinion about that?
Okay. In my experience with it, I think for me, it's a better platform for me to be able to do gaming because I've established so much in horror and storytelling that it would be difficult for me to try to incorporate gaming on my channel at this point. But I mean, for making videos, VOD style playback videos, I still feel like YouTube might be the better platform. Twitch just holds the game when it comes down to live stream. I can't think of anyone who is incredibly big that made it on YouTube's YouTube gaming live streaming.
Yeah, YouTube gaming, live streaming in particular, I think that's they're willing to concede to the fact, I think, that Twitch is going to be the reigning supreme champion on that. And I wonder how long Twitch will be willing to concede that YouTube is the reigning supreme video on demand service. But I would say if you're planning to stream, definitely go with Twitch for the time being. But there's nothing wrong with trying streaming on YouTube as well. I know people who do it and are successful, not wildly successful like Twitch is, but I'd say try both platforms. Like, get all your feelers out there and try everything. And then also, what the experiences for you is I think, arguably maybe even more important, is how much do you enjoy the platform using it? Does it work well for you? Does it work well for your audience? Like, that's what I would go with. Just ultimately, I'd say Twitch. It's also really dark in here. I realize it's like dank in here. Everyone just cover your it's comfortable. I'll just hide my shame. But yeah, good question. Yes, sir.
Hey.
Hey.
So I know it's gonna be CPM. I know Fortnite CPM is about $1 right now. It's bad. Take it from me. And then I know like general.
Oh.
Yeah. General
There we go.
technology reviews are getting about like 3 to 5 CPM. What is the general like story time and music CPM, if you don't mind telling me? Don't specifically.
CPM, do you mean cents per minute? Like, is that what we're
Yeah,
talking about?
yes.
Cents per minute. Okay, yeah, CPM is cents per minute, so like how much money you make per minute the video is playing.
Ballpark is perfectly fine.
Yeah, I know. I remember I was talking to another YouTube creator musician about that, and they were like, yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling like, he told me, because he used to do music a lot, but then he started kind of branching into gaming, and he was telling me like, oh yeah, I do a lot of gaming now just because the CPM is way better.
Really?
And I had to ask him, is that like a car part? Because I didn't know what he was talking about. But he was like, no, it's like the money you make per minute. And so what I will say to that, because I don't exactly know, for me personally, I'd have to check, because I literally didn't know until he mentioned it.
No.
I would say that YouTube is definitely, it seems to be, from what I am seeing on my end, sometimes it's favoring a kind of video right now,
Yes.
but it's also favoring a kind of video that tends to be longer. So I see people extending videos out to 10, 15 minutes just because they can, just because they're trying, whatever reason, YouTube seems to like that kind of video that's doing that, and I think it's probably because of the CPM thing you're talking about.
Well, yeah,
It's
the
big reason.
10-minute mark specifically, the algorithm right now is looking for the 10-minute mark, and it looks for the 10-minute mark specifically because that's the amount of time it takes to run a second ad break.
Yep.
Yeah, so the
I didn't know that.
Yeah, your CPM actually doubles based on the 10-minute mark.
It does. Sometimes triples.
Yeah,
In some cases.
because it does one at the beginning, and then if it's longer than 10 minutes, it plays a second ad at the end. Or it will give like a click of the ring.
Is the idea that, and this is just me spitballing here, because I didn't know that, is the idea that if someone is, however much the audience retention rate is, if they make it to the 10-minute mark, they're invested. So the idea is that the ad is more valuable because the eyes are more focused on the video itself. Is that that's what I gather.
All right.
It actually could be that one. I mean, in general, also with television, any kind of television programs, you'll notice they go 10 minutes. Like, you ever think of like Adult Swim shows, and you think of a 15-minute show? They're not actually 15 minutes, they're 10-minute shows. They're 10-minute shows with 5-minute ads. So that's the same structure that also is used with YouTube, and allows it to go from autoplay 10 minutes to 10 minutes. It still goes within 15-minute blocks and 30-minute blocks.
Okay. All right. Wow. I'm learning things.
Yeah,
I'm
you're good.
actually learning.
Yeah.
That's what we said prior to this. Is like we're always learning. Literally, just learn something in the first 5 minutes.
Gotcha, man.
So every time I've done like one of these panels with like other YouTubers, I've always kind of been like, oh, that's okay, cool.
And then you're passing the
Yeah.
information along. And now I know, and so I can say to another panel, and then you all know. Okay, cool. Do you want to call on somebody? I don't want to be like I'm controlling.
Oh, okay, I thought the was only saying that, doing week to week is like, negative, because they're like, why would you want 52 videos that, and one of them might go viral, and you got 365 videos, and have one of them, like, have more chance. It's like, isn't doing daily ones, the quality kind of goes down a bit?
I'll try that too.
Yeah, and I feel like that's really subjective. It kind of depends on the kind of content you do.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's a lot of times where you could do, like, if you're doing gaming videos, I feel like it's a lot easier to create different videos from like one long let's play, one long.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't necessarily like lose quality from now because it's just not consistency.
Yeah.
But I think the YouTube algorithm tends to favor YouTubers that upload more frequently than less frequently.
Because I just do art, challenges, animatics and stuff. So like, would you recommend like 3 days out of the week or every other day?
It's more important to stay consistent than it is to stay.
Oh, okay. I just do.
That's my own experience with that one.
I just do every Friday. So do you think that's be okay?
Is this safe?
I have to chime into that too. I think more importantly when you're starting out is to make sure that you're able to produce in your, by your measure, the highest quality video that you can put out that you're happy with. And however long that takes, figure that out, get into a rhythm of how long it takes, and then try to stick to that. And if anything, I think it's more important for the people who do find your videos to know just how often you upload. Not necessarily like the length of time. I'm just thinking about, if we're ignoring the algorithm for a second, which is hard to do, is to what happens when people see your video. You know, they see your video, what happens if they like what you see? They may go deeper into your channel. What happens when they look at your channel front page? They see your uploads, they see your playlists. What are the things they see when they see your uploads? They see your titles, see your thumbnails. They see when it was uploaded. If they see a video that you uploaded from July of this year, then they go to your channel, they like your video, then they go to your channel, and they see that that's your latest upload. There's a good chance they might not, first of all, there's nothing else for them necessarily to click on that's recent because they want to see what's new, and they might not subscribe because you might be a channel that's not doing anything anymore. So, but if they can see a consistent schedule that you're sticking to, whatever that may be, one video a month, I know plenty of animators who do one video a month, but they can tell when people go to their channel, it's one video a month. They say it in their videos, they say it in their branding to make it known. So whatever your channel you're trying to start, I'd say at least before caring about what the algorithm's doing, find a rhythm to your work and then make that work for you, and then make sure your audience, if they happen to come along, knows what your schedule is personally, so they can know when to tune in. That's what I would think. You have any thoughts?